That was awesome. It was like Kiss came back to Detroit. Now, the story of our next band starts a couple of years ago when they basically were playing anywhere they could. They were playing at conventions and not even like on stage like this. Whatever room could be fit for them, they would play. Alcoves, back alleys, bathrooms. They played a collection of video game covers that ranged from spot on to amazing collaborations. They've performed over, I think, several thousand, I think at this point, different varieties. Until one day, a Pokemon trainer threw a ball at them and caught them. He then battled them against other bands and leveled them up, and they have evolved. They used to be the Spoonie Bards, but they have evolved. They are now Arc Impulse.
Hello, Youmacon. Feels good to be back. Bigger stage, brighter lights, bigger music, better music. Please see us at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll be on stage with Lemon, Demon, and Power Glove, and it will be one of the best concerts you will ever see.
Lots of new music that none of you have ever heard before. We've got Zelda, some Castlevania. So feel free to join us as we rock out, punch some ass.
Hey, Youmacon. Happy 7th anniversary. We've been here since the beginning. I want to see everybody rocking out here. Don't sit in those chairs if you come to our concert. I want people right up on stage in the front of us to rock it out, because we got some crazy new stuff to play for you guys tonight. Alright, see you at 6:30.
I just wanted to make sure there was equal representation here, since we had King Varian up on stage, and War Chief Patrick Sykes is nowhere to be seen this year, unfortunately, so live by these words: Lok Taroga, victory or death!
Ladies and gentlemen, Arc Impulse! It's so weird. I always remember them as the Spoonie Bards, though, No matter, they could become the most epic rock band in the world, just look awesome, and someday I'll say to my kids, I remember when they were bards. I'm sure you do, Grandpa, you're senile. Yeah, it's true. I saw one of their first concerts, there was like 3 people there. Now, let's talk about universes real quick. Everyone's familiar with things like the DC universe and the Marvel universe, and all the stories that happen within it. And crafting such a universe is usually a very long, complicated task to make something that's memorable and where you can actually believe that there's all these different stories happening at the same time. Our next guests are responsible for creating just such a universe through the series of webcomics and some glorious art and writing. Ladies and gentlemen, the creative group of Drow Tales. Keep clapping. Come on.
Hello, Detroit! First time here, first time in Youmacon. Thank you for having us. We're not great speakers, we express ourselves through our pens. Come see our dealer booth, see our art, try your hands at our course on offline games, beat it, win a prize. Sunday we'll have a 2 hours panel where you'll be able to see, oh, sorry about that, Mary, the colorist, show her work live before you and answer the question, and our woman painter will be there to show how she brings to life a comic within those 2 hours.
Standing up here, the lights are so bright. Well, I'm sorry. My name is Mary Guerin. I'm the colorist. My husband here is the author and the artist. We've worked a very, very long time in our comics. I'm really happy to be here today to meet all of you. So please come to our booth. We have free things to give away, like posters and stuff. And if you manage to beat our game, we'll give you a free t-shirt as well. So please come and step by at the theaters room, I believe. We'll be really happy to meet you. So have a great weekend, everybody.
Check it out. Now, speaking of online series, let's talk about some manga real quick. Who would have thought that a drunken one-way trip to Japan could have turned into such a crazy happenstance with giant robots, demons, monsters, and become one of the greatest American-made mangas of all time? They have now brought it over to Japan, and I can't wait to see what they think we think of them. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Mega Tokyo, Fred Gallagher.
I'm sort of not looking forward to finding out what they think about it, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm actually from Michigan. I live so, for me, coming to Detroit is not uncommon. So, in honest truth, I'm actually very happy to be here. Actually, I'm close enough to home here that I can actually drive home quicker than I can wait for the elevator to go up to the. Unfortunately, my wife is not feeling well this weekend, so unfortunately I don't think Seraphine's going to be joining us. She might come tomorrow, and with her, my little ninja boy, who my favorite line from a recent con from him was, he was running around in circles in his little ninja outfit, and he fell down and started crying. And I told him, ninjas don't cry. And for the rest of the con, he was repeating that. Ninjas don't cry. So, and don't know if he's going to be here or not, but hopefully he will be. But anyway, I'm glad to be here, and it's nice to be actually at a nice convention here in Michigan, and so far I'm impressed. So, thank you for having me. So, oh, and I've got, I think I'm doing Maid Cafe or something today. I don't know what it was. My panel is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So, if you're hungover and you're bored, you know, come on down. And I believe that there's a webcomic panel on Sunday around 3. And Mookie and myself and some of the others will also be here. So anyway, don't listen to me, just look at the schedule. So that'll help. So thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Gallagher. Ninjas don't cry. You've never seen Naruto, have you? Poor little ninja. I like to picture now there's going to be a little ninja walking around hitting other ninjas in the kneecap. And ow, ow, ninjas don't cry. Let's keep it going. Next up, we have a webcomic artist. There's a fantastic, I read a lot of webcomics. I think I read like 20 where every day I watch the updates. And I'm always happy when they actually update regularly because there's nothing quite as annoying as, this is a great series, this is what happens next. Oh, it's delayed. When did it last update? June 2003. Update coming soon! But they managed to consistently stay funny and bizarre and strange. It's Dominique Deegan, Oracle for Hire. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to Mookie. That's the 90-year-old Mookie. Hi.
Fuck yeah.
Hi.
It is? Oh, shoot.
We all dropped the
Hi guys, I'm Michael Taracciano. My friends call me Mookie. I'm the guy who does Dominic Deegan, Oracle for Hire. It's my first time at Youmacon, however you pronounce it. Super excited to be here. I've never actually been to Detroit. I was stranded at Detroit Airport for 17 hours once. Very comfy chairs, I gotta give you guys that. Otherwise, my only impression of Detroit is from the Kentucky Fried Movie. So I don't know if anybody's ever seen that one. All right, take him to Detroit. No, not Detroit! I'm super excited to be here. I'll be down in the dealer's room next to Fred all weekend. Sunday at 2 o'clock, I'm doing a panel called Writing Unique Heroes and Memorable Villains. I think it's pretty cool, but I'm biased because I do it myself. And right afterwards is the webcomic panel. So come by and say hi, and I swear to God I don't bite unless you ask me to. Thank you guys very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mookie! I have a friend who lives up in Canada, and when he found out I live in Detroit, his first question is it like in RoboCop? And this was right about the time that Kwame had gone to jail. And I was kind of like, well, their mayor's better than ours, so. How does does that work out that RoboCop is now the good version of Detroit? Watch the movie, you're like, huh, looks pretty clean, actually. Aside from the explosions, it's not so bad. Now, for every great comic that's out there, there is a bad comic, and there are a lot of bad comics out there. These are people trying to make a quick buck, trying to promote stuff like the Kool-Aid Man and the Quick Bunny. People trying to make crossovers that don't make any sense, like Superman with the Quick Bunny. There are some god-awful comics out there, but thankfully we have our next guest who tears them apart in his weekly show atop the fourth wall. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Linkara.
Hello, Youmacon. It is so great to be back here in Michigan. My name is Linkara. Hi, I'm Linkara. I host the web show Atop the Fourth Wall. Also the host of That's All I'm Saying, my weekly show now where I review my weekly pull list, and some things some people might have heard of, History of Power Rangers. And of course it is great to be back here at Youmacon. My first time here was 2 years ago, and the venue has changed a little. It's like a 20-story building last time. Doug Walker was with us. He insisted on walking up and down the stairs. That ain't happening here. I will be hosting a live Atop the Fourth Wall episode at 4 o'clock in panel room 1. It's panel room 1, right? Somewhere. Now, there was some mix-up about That Guy with the Glasses Q&A panel. Apparently they thought they weren't certain how you could have a That Guy with the Glasses Q&A panel when that guy with the glasses himself is not here. But since other contributors will be here, like myself, 8-Bit Mickey, and Pushing Up Roses, we are going to try to instead, if you look at your schedule for tomorrow morning, you'll see something called Ranger Riffs. We are actually going to cancel that and instead do That Guy with the Glasses Q&A. Hopefully, they're still working on it. But hopefully you can show up for that. I'm saying hopefully a lot. It's a good thing I can't see any of your faces because I'm sure you're all disgusted by me by this point. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Come to the live Atop the Fourth Wall showing. Come to the Q&A. And thank you, everybody.
Now, hang on a second, 2 years ago when you were here, I gave you possibly the worst introduction I've ever given. Because at that time, I had never seen Atop the Fourth Wall before. Sinceforth, I've seen every episode. It's a fantastic series. And I have a little gift for you. Dun, dun, dun. It's issue number 2 of Mr. T. If you could please read the name of the villain aloud.
Even Mr. T is no match for Steroid. As it happens, I believe actually this is from AP Comics. I think I was actually planning on reviewing this very comic in January. So thank you again, sir. And I'm stealing his microphone.
Thank you very much, Linkara. For a response, I give him one of the worst things I possibly can. I screwed up the thing last year, but here's a bag of feces for you.